morning, second grade boys and girls. My name is Mr. Miller. I work in the alumni office at J.P. McCaskey High School, where you will attend school when you're older. I really enjoy learning about history and people who have shaped our country into what it is. That's why I'd like to read a book to you today about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was a very important man in the United States many years ago. The book I'm about to read lets you learn about him when he was a child, about your age. This book is yours to keep and take home for your very own. Don't forget to write your name on the book plate. This book belongs to, and write your name here. This book is being given to you by the Lancaster Education Foundation through a generous donation from LCBC Church of Lancaster. Thank you, LCBC, for giving us these books to read. Well, are you ready to read? Let's get started. Let's read about Martin Luther King Jr. By Courtney Baker, illustrated by Cornelius Van Wright and Ying Hua Hu. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia. He lived with his parents. He had an older sister and a younger brother. Martin's father was a minister. Martin grew up listening to his father speak in church. The people at church liked the way Martin's father spoke. They sang and clapped. Martin knew the people in his church. He lived near them. He went to school with them. He saw them on the street. Sometimes Martin went to the city with his family. He saw signs that said, "Whites only," at the park and at the movies. The signs meant that Martin and his family could not go to those places. Martin felt that black people should be able to go to the same places as white people. When he was 6, he had a friend who was white. They liked each other and played together. But soon, the boy's parents said that they did not want their son to play with Martin any longer. Martin felt very bad. He was sad that he had to stop playing with his friend. That day, Martin's mother told him, "You're as good as anyone else, and don't you forget it." Martin felt better. He knew that the boy's parents did not really know him. If they had, they would have seen how nice and smart Martin was. When he was 8, Martin worked as a newspaper boy. He was very good at his job. Martin used the money he earned to buy books. He read about people who fought racism. Racism is the idea that people who are different colors are not equal. Martin thought that all people were equal. He wanted to fight racism too. Martin became a minister like his father. Martin gave speeches and talked about equality. He traveled to speak to church groups and to large crowds. He spoke to a crowd of 250,000 people in Washington, D.C. He spoke about his dream for the future. "I have a dream," Martin said, "that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." Some people did not like what Martin was saying. Most people did. Martin helped to change the way people thought and acted toward one another. Today, many people remember his dream and try to make the world a better place for everyone. I hope you enjoyed reading this book as much as I did. If you'd like to learn more about Martin Luther King Jr., I'm sure you can find some books about him in your library, or books about other historical figures. Enjoy your reading, second grade.